What's up, my ninja? Shinobi here with another Diablo 3 video for you. Recently I did put out a Witch Doctor run called a Spartan run, where you could go to Fields of Misery and even though people have done Fields of Misery over and over and over again, and I've been doing it since the patch came out and actually made Fields of Misery farmable, people in the comments said, hey, this isn't anything new. It wasn't really the point of doing Fields of Misery that was new. I think they just didn't make it to the end of the video where you could actually see where I pull them into the one area and then kill them off like that. But people did also say in the comments, a lot of people are asking for a guide for the Witch Doctor for this particular run. Now, for this particular Witch Doctor build here, now this build here can melt elites pretty quickly. And let me go ahead and show you all the gear and all the abilities that I'm using here, and maybe you can give this a try yourself here. Also, I would like to say, with BlizzCon just around the corner, a lot of things are going to change in the future. The way that we play the game is going to change in the future. So make sure you're checking out the channel, because I'm going to post all of the behind the scenes, all of the BlizzCon stuff on the channel, so you can see all the updated information. So let's get into everything here. So starting off, this is the gear. The Firebat spec, you mainly want to try and maintain your Firebats as much as possible. So how do you do that? Well, we're using the 4-piece Zuni here, which is going to give you the mana regen by 20 per second here, which is great. That's going to help you out a lot. I'm using a Scorn because the Scorn is a slow weapon for really high crits that it can do on people, and you want to get lifesteal on there as well. I've seen people use kind of weird builds with, like life after kill and such like that, but if you want to just go with the more solid build, you can use lifesteal here. It's going to be a little more expensive to get a decent Scorn with that. But this whole build here that I built isn't even that expensive. Maybe a couple 100 million gold, and it can farm pretty efficiently on Mp10. So let's take a look at what we got here. So I'm still kind of crafting. You want to craft these 4 items here, but for now I am using just some vile wards for now with lots of intellect, resist, armor, and vitality. This is just for now as well too, until I get some trifecta, but you mainly want to focus on crit chance and crit damage the most. Attack speed isn't really going to benefit you a lot. It helps, but you don't want your attack speed to be too quick, because then your Firebats goes down too quickly. The higher your attack speed is, the faster it goes down. And you can see that it's going down very slightly, but it's because my attacks per second here is 1.26, plus I have mana regen because of the 4-piece as well. So keep that in mind as well. And also I'm using Blood Ritual, which makes my mana cost less as well. And yeah, we'll get into all that soon though. So yeah, helmet here. Just typically want to go with as much intellect, vitality, crit chance, also very good. You can get all resist on there instead of that max mana. I believe you can get it instead of the max mana on there. But yeah. Then we have the chest piece here. We'd like to get some armor on here. You want to try and get around 4,000 armor total. Right now I'm only at 3,500, so that's something I got to work on a little bit. But yeah, now I like using the Zuni chest piece. Some people will use the attack speed chest piece, the Tal Rasha one, but I mean, I think mainly they're doing that just so their numbers look bigger, because attack speed, your mana is going to go down too quickly if you have too much attack speed, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. And some people go with the one-hander and the offhand too, which is just going to make the mana go down much faster as well too. So I mean, you have some options, but this is just the way that I'm running this currently, and it works for me. Crit chance, Lacuni Prowlers. Now, Lacunis, this is attack speed on here. Typically, you want to get crafted ones, but like I said, I haven't even tried crafting very much stuff on this character yet. I haven't put a lot of time into this character either, but for right now, like, this will do if you're, just wanting to build your own Witch Doctor right now. Adding some armor on here would be nice too, but typically what you want to go for is as much crit damage as you can, just because the crit damage is just so good here. You just want to get those big crits because Firebats does so much damage. The rings, just using a typical trifecta here just for added damage. What I would have might be a better thing to do on this ring here, because I do need to buy a new one, is get some average damage on there instead of maybe the strength, the fire resist, or even that attack speed. Then we have the Zunimos Pox here, just much crit chance and crit damage as we can. Got some armor on there, higher intellect than normal. I got a good deal on this one, I think. Now the pants, I did stay away from getting the Ena's pants, even though they aren't going to give you some crit chance, 1% crit. I went for this more survivability, lots of vitality and intellect, some life percent on there too. I do have about 65,000 health, and I know with this overlay, guys, you say that you can't really see some stuff. I don't see why you can't see stuff though. Everything is on the screen. This overlay is pretty interesting, so I like using it. Then on the boots, just lots of intellect, vitality, the Zuni boots. And then I already showed you the weapons, so that's pretty much everything there. Let's go ahead and look at the abilities here. I use Spirit Walk. I guess you can't see it with the I'll do that for this case right here, so I'll take that off right there. So we have the Spirit Walk with the Honored Guest here, 15% maximum mana every second while you Spirit Walk. It's really nice, going to help you get from pack to pack to pack. So pretty much you want to like blow stuff up and then boom, run to another pack, get all your mana back, blow stuff up, reduce the cooldowns, run to another pack, rinse and repeat, and it just helps you with moving quickly. You also have Soul Harvest too, which is going to be really great for healing you. Does AoE damage. Yeah, and it's just something like when you're killing a lot of things too, you're going to be able to spam that more and more often. Now these two right here really helps you with the burst here. Now Mass Confusion is good because it's going to do 20% extra damage to the mobs around the area, so it's good in groups too. They take an extra 20% damage. You can burst things down quickly, and then also with Big Bad Voodoo, 30% right there, just even better, getting better and better. The Locust Swarm is great. It just grabs all of them up and pulls them into you, so you can just go kill a bunch of stuff. And I showed you in the last video just how effective Pestilence can be, so you can check that video out. And then finally Firebats with Cloud of Bats, just for that crazy burst damage. And just the longer you hold that down, the more effective it is. So I'm going to get into it now. Let me show you exactly how everything looks here. So you can see how you pull everything together like that, and it just melts these things like so easily. Now we're just looking for the one area over here. Apparently it's not around here. Maybe it's down below. Let's go down here. And you just see the Pestilence just, ticking away on them and killing them. Okay, now let's go inside here. I'll have a link to my profile as well down below, so you can take a look at that. Okay, so you just want to hold this down. Okay, he's got fear on me, so just want to use your stuff as much as possible here. You just see those big crits that are hitting him here. Like, look how quickly his health is going down. And that's it. Like, it can go even faster than that, especially if you use like a Stone of Jordan or something, but it's just so quickly. I mean, just melts the stuff, and like, it's not even the best gear out there either. I mean, it's, pretty good gear. I mean, the crit chance could be higher. It's probably one thing I'd work on the most here, but the crit damage is definitely pretty good. But overall, I mean, the resistance is pretty decent as well too. But I need to craft these things to make the character even better, get my armor up, get my health up a little bit more. 65k is what I'd say you probably should try and shoot for. 600 resist all, shoot for that. Armor, try and shoot for about 4k. And yeah, and then damage, just build up that crit chance, that crit damage, all that intellect, and all that good stuff. Stay away from attack speed if you can. Try and get a good lifesteal score in there, and it's a pretty fun spec to use. So hope you do enjoy it, guys. If you have any more suggestions for Diablo videos, leave them down below. But that is it, the Firebat's Witch Doctor. It's a spec that I like. Some other people use some other things with like zombie bears and stuff, but I don't know, I like using it. It really melts things really quickly, and it really works really well in groups for some really effective farming. Anyways, my name's Shinobi. Until next time, thanks for watching.